Now I'd like to discuss water. There's a lot of misconceptions about water. Let's start with that your blood is 93.8, we'll say 94% water. The brain is 85% water. Your soft tissue cells are 75% water. If you go to the zoo and you ask a zookeeper what all the animals drink, it's going to look at you like you're nuts. They all drink water. They lick salt and they eat dark green things. So when you hear people say that you need 8 glasses of water a day, and some people say that's not true. I haven't had a glass of water in 20 years. There's one physician that says that. There's some other physicians that say there's no documentation to back up the fact that you need water. But if you've ever been to the hospital and there's somebody in an ambulance or at the hospital, you're going to see all these IVs, and it's saline, that's water. It's sugar water dextrose, it's just got water. The lactate ringer, it's got water. There's a misconception that people think that if you're drinking coffee, it's loaded with water, and your tea and your soda, but the problem is they contain caffeine, and caffeine is a diuretic. The diuretic causes this water to run through the body so quickly that the cell doesn't have time to utilize the water. It's like if you've got a flower pot and you got dirt there, and if it's packed down, you pour water in, and it just runs over the surface. It does quickly, that it doesn't have a chance to soak down into the cell, and the cell has time to utilize this water. You've got a major problem. And what we're talking about, most of the chapters in the book, is dehydration. It's where all these organs or tissue is lacking the water, and when you're lacking the water, then it gets dry, and then you have these medical conditions. Every cell in the body needs water. So a lot of people are trying to sell structured water. They're saying this water is better than that water or this water. It's got a different pH. Well, water that you drink is not how it goes into the cell. The cell has its own filtering system. We're not talking about filtering heavy metals or chlorine or things of this nature, but the water that you drink doesn't go directly into the cell. It has a filtering system on its own. So taking a structured water that's trying to keep it very alkaline is not a very good idea, because as we cover an acid alkaline, that the body burns the water, and it's the waste after it's burned the water, the hydrogen, it's the byproduct, the waste is what makes the water acidic or alkaline. So everybody knows that if you drink alcohol, you get a migraine headache. Well, you get a hangover. And that's what a hangover is that this alcohol's pulled the water out of the brain. The brain's 85% water. Wherever the body is low on water, then you're going to have some problems. So the water is critical. And another thing that a person can do is increase their salt by a little bit, and that'll cause the body to retain the water a little bit longer. Or even put some sugar in the water. If they're having trouble drinking the water, it's running through them too quickly. And the other way of doing it is you need some liquid chlorophyll, or you need to be eating foods that are rich in minerals. Because if the cell doesn't have all the minerals required in there, then it can't hang on to the water, and the water will run through the person too quickly. So if you do have a problem drinking water and it runs through you as a diuretic, then I suggest that you stop drinking the water and you drink fruit juices, and you have soup, and you eat a lot of wet foods, like you can eat cantaloupe, watermelon, apples, pears, pineapples, bananas. They all contain moisture, even potatoes. And then slowly increase the water by 2 or 3 ounces into this water. The cells are topped off with the minerals, and this water won't be running through you. You should be able to drink 2 glasses of water and not even be thinking about going to the restroom for 2 hours. Then you know that you're in pretty good shape, that you're hydrated. If you're drinking the water, it's running through you in 15, 20 minutes, a half hour, then it's not going to hydrate you. It's actually going to end up dehydrating you, because it's going to pull the minerals and electrolytes right out of the body. So in that case, you're better off, don't drink the water, do your fruit juices, but be careful with your coffee, tea, and soda, because the caffeine's a diuretic, and that's going to make the cells short on water. So once again, we strongly recommend that you purchase the book and share this video with your friends that are having a problem, that have dry skin, or they're getting headaches, or they have some kind of a medical issue. And we appreciate your comments, your questions, and from all of us at Goof Proof Health, we thank you.